Hey everyone, we are here at Eastern Athletics in Dix Hills to test the new Head Gravity Pro. It's the newest edition. It's got a pretty crazy cosmetic. Make sure you check it out and see what we think of the racket. Coming right now. Head releases the new Head Gravity Pro Auxetic 2023 with similar specs from its previous generations of a 100 square inch head, 315 gram unstrung weight, which equals 11.1 ounces, a swing weight of 332, putting the balance point at 12.7 inches, making it 6 points head light on this standard 27-inch racket with a constant flat beam of 20 millimeters, a very soft stiffness of 62 on this dense pattern 18x20 racket, coming with the Head Hydrazor Pro stock grip and a black cosmetic with color shifting accents by the throat and hoop of the racket. The Head Gravity is in its second iteration and becomes the final silo to receive the Auxetic technology upgrade, completing that update for all head rackets. When the Gravity line first debuted, I was excited to test the rackets, but after getting it on court, I was quite disappointed. Like the Prestige, this silo is for ultimate control, but I initially found the frames to be severely underpowered to the point that it was a dead response. Shots were landing before the net as this 18x20 frame seemed to have gone too far. Now in the second rendition, it seems to have been addressed, and pleasantly surprised how Head was able to balance the very tame restraint of power and ultimate control, yet a smooth and plush ride with even a hint of spin. From the baseline, this club of a racket was exactly the type I looked for as my weapon of choice. Winners were bountiful in many of my rallies and points. You can swing just about as hard as you want without any fear of loss of control. The frame was maneuverable, comfortable, stable, and solid. It was easy to step inside the baseline and punish groundies, but also versatile to shift deep behind the baseline and grind when needed. For this playtest, we decided to string up this racket with the new Head Hawk Power at 56 pounds, as the balance of power and control in the string works nicely in this frame, and the petrol colorway is a killer match as well. As far as technology goes in rackets, it seems to be merely circles with strings and no technology advances in the industry for years. Every couple of years, manufacturers just simply change the color cosmetic, if anything. This racket breaks the mold by not necessarily creating any new technology, but the harmony of engineering to incorporate so much technology into a single setup was remarkable. The dichotomy of adding control as you lose power didn't seem to be the case. The restriction in ability to flatten shots at the limitation of spin generation was no more. It's not necessarily new tech performance, as Head's integration and optimization of so much performance in this racket is what I most appreciated. It was the apex of control in this thin beam, dense pattern heavyweight, yet the sweet spot was massive and the heft created plenty of pop. It was maneuverable and quick despite the weight. Flat depth or dipping spin were both possible with the rounded head. It had moments of classic smashing ground strokes like Agassi, hugging the baseline, while also having modern heavy spin curveballs of Berrettini and Rublev. At net, the feel was superb. It seemed like I had no sweet spot mishits or grip torquing. Shots landed deep, controlled, and with added punch. Not much spin was created on my volleys, but I prefer that. Ball pocketing was great despite the dense pattern and with minimal shock to the body. Overall, this racket is the yin and yang of tennis, packing as many resources at your disposal, giving it a super high score in our Solow Sports graded review. The ideal player for this racket is a 4.5 or higher rated player looking for peak control, comfort, and accents of spin. Just about any grip style from classic to modern works well, and a two-handed backhand is recommended. Similar rackets would be the Babolat Pure Strike 1820, Head Speed Pro, Wilson Shift 99-315, or Yonex VCore Pro 97D. In this narrow category, the Gravity Pro is a top pick in incorporating the most performance utility while looking great doing it.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to compare it to last year's model, we have a review of that as well. And I'm gonna get back out here on court and hit some more tennis balls. We'll see you in the next video.